Our top story this hour, however, is Under Armour. It is under fire. The stock is sliding after the company disclosed federal officials are looking into its accounting practices. Now, in a statement, a spokesperson for Under Armour said this. The company began responding in July 2017 to requests for documents and information relating primarily to its accounting practices. The company firmly believes that its accounting practices and disclosures were appropriate. This is the company posted better than expected earnings this morning on the top and bottom line, earnings and revenue above estimates, though it is cutting its annual revenue expectations for the rest of the year. Joining us right now is Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano to take a look at this. Judge.
So it's a little surprising that this criminal investigation, that's what the DOJ does, has been going on for 2.5 years, as the report just said that you read.
And nobody knew about it.
Correct, and nobody knew about it until the Wall Street Journal broke the story either last night or this morning. So what would the DOJ be looking for? The DOJ would be looking for the inappropriate reporting of earnings before the money is actually in, before the money is even actually due, in order to give an artificial picture of the worth of the company. Now, this is accounting fraud, and if anybody lost any money as a result of it, then it rises to the level of a crime. You know, accountants are given a certain amount of leeway, according to the general accounting principles, as to how they're going to record income due the company. But if the recording is done deceptively and people rely on that deception to their detriment, then there's a crime. I am surprised that this investigation has been going on this long. There's two ways to read this. One is there's no there. They would have found something and they've been looking at it for 2.5 years. The other is, wow, they are really going deep into this company if they're still examining it after 2.5 years. So I don't know enough of the facts to predict which way it's going to go.
I wonder if anything. I mean, a couple months ago, the CEO was criticized for having a friendship with a reporter on MSNBC, actually. I don't know if that has anything to do with sort of the negativity around this, but he had to explain why they were so close.
I doubt that the Justice Department is interested in that, and I don't know what explanations the report. I don't even know who this person is, although it's probably somebody we know. I don't even know what the person reported. Their PR department can say almost whatever they want. The DOJ doesn't care about that.
But this stock is really falling out of bed on this news.
Now it is. I don't know if it's because of the report this morning. It may very well be. I mean,
because nobody knew about the investigation until the Journal broke.
Correct.
So,
now,
yeah,
they have an obligation to make certain reports, which they apparently did not make, which is why we're startled to learn that this goes back to July of 2017. If the feds come knocking at your door and you're publicly traded, you have to tell your shareholders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Investigators questioned people in Baltimore, where the company is based, as recently as last week. One of the people said in this Wall Street Journal report.
Then it's heating up. You know, that means, Maria, that the feds have been looking at documents for 2.5 years, and they have found enough in these documents to start asking people questions. Now, they ask questions in two ways. When the FBI comes calling, if you agree to speak to them, they'll talk to you. 2 FBI agents, 1 witness, sometimes the witness's lawyer in an FBI office. If you don't want to talk to them, then they will serve you with a grand jury subpoena. Then the federal prosecutors will interrogate you in secret in front of the grand jury. This sounds as though it's voluntary. This sounds as though these witnesses have agreed to go in, which means management knows about it and approved of it.
Here's one of the questions, Lee. When examining what are known as revenue recognition practices, Judge, authorities generally focus on whether companies record revenue before it's actually earned.
There you go.
Before it's earned, or defer the dating of expenses to make earnings appear stronger. So you're recording that in the books before it's actually earned on your expectation that you're going to generate that kind.
Some of that is lawful if you are certain that it's coming in and you know when it's coming in and you report that. Some of it is not lawful if it is done to give an artificial view of the income or profit in a given quarter.
Fuzzy math.
Pardon me?
It sounds like fuzzy math to me.
Well, that's what they're looking at. Whether or not it is, we'll see. But that's definitely what they're looking at, right?
And is 2.5 years a long time for something like this?
Yes.
Is that unusual?
Yes. Yes, it's a very long time and very unusual. at the risk of changing the conversation, the Mueller investigation wasn't even that long. This is a very, very long time.
Very unusual.
Very long time for them to be looking at one company.
Wow.
And now they've started to interview people. So I can't put my finger on it, except it doesn't look good.
And oftentimes when there's a situation where you don't know the end, you sell first and figure it out later. That's what investors are doing this morning.
Apparently is what's happening this morning.
Stock is down 13%. Judge, thank you.
Pleasure,
Good
guys.
to see you. Judge Andrew Napolitano there.